Hello Pisces, welcome back to New Hope Tarot. We will be doing your reading for the month of March. I've already shuffled and meditated upon the cards, but as always, I'll go ahead and shuffle live. And I'm going to go ahead and get your overall energies with the oracle cards here. Please remember that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading. So if it does resonate, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I would greatly appreciate it. If it doesn't, leave what does not resonate. And please go check out your sun, moon, rising, and if you feel so called, to your Venus as well, okay, for a full picture of what's going on. Surrender. That is your overall energy, surrender. Interesting. I feel like you have gone through some very sad times. I'm getting the sense that you're very sad at this moment. And I don't know if this is a mourning of sorts, but you're sad. I'm not sure what you're sad about. There's a lot of cloudiness coming through. I feel like you're not getting a lot of sleep at all. I'm seeing bags under your eyes. I feel like you've definitely been, have had some sleepless nights, which makes a lot of sense now that I see the fog. Sleepless nights and fogginess they really do go hand in hand. All right, let's take a look at your first card, which is the Eight of Swords in reverse. And this is your challenge for the month. I feel like this really is in regards to finding your own freedom, taking back control, and just getting an overall sense of relief is your biggest challenge right now, because I just feel like you're just so exhausted. I feel like you're just overdoing it. Whatever it is, I'm just getting the sense that you're overdoing it. What you're overdoing, I don't know. But I feel like you need to take a break, take an escape, take a holiday, just do something and get back your control, because I feel like you're definitely in need of relief. I feel like that happens to you. Like you're talking, but the words aren't coming out properly, because I feel like you're so tired. Your brain is telling you something, but like even your tongue's tired. You're so tired. Like you're trying to speak and like you almost mumble. That's the sense that I'm getting here. We have the Star in reverse in the positive energies to embrace. And I feel like this really is about getting a routine down. So for instance, if this has to do with work and your boss is giving you more work than what you're able to handle, I feel like this is a great time to say, hey, listen, I understand that you're giving me this work right as I'm about to leave, but I'll prioritize this first thing in the morning, but my workday ends at this time. All right. And then you leave. And I'm just getting a sense of you setting a routine and setting boundaries and saying, these are my boundaries. I'm going to stick to it. This is the routine. So if this is like a routine at home, and say, listen, the dishes are going to get done this day. They'll get placed in the sink this day. Laundry will get done this day. And instead of doing it all, because I just feel like you're just doing so much, so instead of doing everything, whatever works for you, whatever routine works for you, set that routine. Okay. Don't go by my suggestion, whatever works for you, so for instance, I cook my meals on Sunday. I meal prep it and then I have it all ready. So then I'm not having to do that during the week. That is what I do on Saturday. Saturday is my laundry day. I don't want to sit there and do laundry every single day. I don't want to do that. after work, I want to sit down. I just want to enjoy some time for me. Make sure you try to get some sort of routine that works for you. All right. And the energies that you need to kind of work around, we have the Three of Swords. And I feel like this is really some sort of sadness is the overall feeling. It's some sort of, you're unhappy. I don't know. I don't feel like you were betrayed. I don't feel, and maybe you are betrayed in some sort of, in some aspect, but what I'm really getting is just sadness. Like whatever situation you're in, you're not happy. Like I feel like you're doing all of the work and those around you aren't doing any work. I feel like I had a very similar reading to this. I don't know who it was for. If I think of it, I'll get back to you, my dear Pisces, but I feel like you're just doing more work and you're not really getting the assistance. So this is the energy that you kind of have to work around. Some sort of sadness that you're having to deal with, trying to set some sort of order so that you're able to work around the sadness. So the sadness doesn't overtake you. All right. We have the Four of Swords in the what you need to make time for. This is definitely rest and relaxation. For sure. For you, this is definitely rest and relaxation either. And if you can't get away, right? Let's say you can't take a holiday or you can't walk away, that's completely fine. Everybody has budget restrictions and, we got to make something that works for you. So if you are very budget conscious, then what I would say to you is try to create some sort of sanctuary at home, right? It could be a small little area. It could be sitting outside in your patio if you don't have a house and you only have a flat and you go sit outside, have a cup of coffee. Let that be your sanctuary. Have some time, set some time aside so that you're able to regroup. Whether it's first thing in the morning, for me, it's first thing in the morning, right? And I also do it right before going to bed, where I lay the day out, and I do it while I'm in the shower, right? First thing in the morning, I regroup before it gets crazy. I enjoy a cup of coffee, and I just breathe. I sit outside, I breathe, and I just collect myself. I speak to my angels. I just kind of let things out and get mentally prepared, and I try not to think of anything, all right? But I do, after not thinking about anything, then I do speak with my angels, and I just put like words of gratitude out there, and I just, list out things that I'm grateful for. And then at the end of the night, I shower before going to bed. This is my routine, right? I shower, and while I'm in the shower, I just say thank you to my angels. I clear my mind. I leave everything that happened during the day. I leave it there. I allow it to wash away anything bad. All the good I keep with me. I allow all the bad just kind of wash away. I list off all the things that I'm grateful for, and then I get ready for bed. Okay, that's my routine. That's how I decompress, and that is also how I get ready for the day. I get mentally ready for the day that way. Okay, so hopefully you find that helpful, and you find some sort of routine within that, or create your own routine that will be helpful to you. Okay, then we have the Chariot in reverse in the opportunities to try to capture for the month. And to me, this really is about making things happen regardless of the obstacles, right? I just mentioned a few of them. So like, let's say you don't have time to go for a holiday, right? Create a sanctuary. Work around your space. Work around whatever obstacles you might have. You might not have the money, but you might have a small area, right? If you don't have a patio, sit on the sofa, sit on the floor, soak in the tub, whatever works for you, do that. If that means popping on YouTube and doing a workout, do that. whatever, let's say because you can't go to the gym, whatever obstacle is in your way, try to get a workaround to make it happen. All right? That's what this is saying here, my dear Pisces. Let's get some clarifiers. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's about releasing pain, for sure. What's your challenge? Freedom. How do you get freedom? Releasing pains. Absolutely, 100%. So we have 3 and 3. We have the Four of Swords. Funny, 4 and 4. That's really funny. Positive energies to embrace. We talked about routines, right? And the Four of Swords is here to clarify, rest, recover. This could also have to do with your sleeping routine so that you get better sleep. We have the Six of Swords clarifying the Three of Swords. Three of Swords is about your negative energies that you kind of have to work around, and which we had stated that it was about sadness. And the Six of Swords is here telling you, move on. A new beginning is waiting for you, right? But you have to release that sadness. Whatever that sadness is, again, I don't know what it is. I feel like you're just overdoing it is really the overall energy that I'm getting. All right, with the Four of Swords, we have the Page of Swords in reverse. We really have a lot of swords here. I feel like you have to get stronger in your communication skills and really speak up. I feel like it's not like for lack of trying. I feel like you have tried, but I just feel like you're not going to get anywhere where you're at, regardless of how you speak. I don't feel like you're going to be able to get anywhere. I feel like you just have to move on in order to get back into clear communication with yourself and with others. We have the Page of Swords in reverse clarifying the Four of Swords, and we stated that this is about recouping. And I feel like you have to, you have the information that you already, I don't feel like you need any more information. I think you already have the information that you need. I think this is just about cutting cords, to be honest with you. Then we have the Seven of Cups clarifying the Seven of Chariot. Seven of Cups clarifying the Chariot. Oh my gosh. I just recognized that it was a 7 also. We have 2 3s, 2 4s, and 2 7s. So I'm going to go ahead and go over this, and then we will touch base about what those numbers mean. The opportunity to seize this month, this is about making things happen regardless of the obstacles. And I feel like right now you don't feel like you have options or opportunities, and you really do. You're just not seeing them for what they are. Right now, I just feel like you feel there's no opportunity. And you just have to surrender. Surrender to everything that is there for you, because let me tell you, there's so much waiting, but you have to let go. You have to surrender. You have to release everything that's happening or that has happened and allow yourself some rest, because the moment you allow yourself rest, you're going to go, this is what this is supposed to feel like? Why didn't I do this before? Because you're going to start recognizing that you don't have a partner or a supervisor that really supports you. Hence why you're doing everything. That's what I'm getting here, my dear ones. Okay, so we have 2 3s and 2 4s and 2 7s. So I'm going to go over what the 3 means. And the 3 is really it's considered the perfect number, right? It's about self-achievement, creativity, self-expression, and, things coming full circle. And I really do feel like things are going to come into full circle. It's just a matter of time. You have to release the sadness in order for you to move forward. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm getting a hint of depression here. I feel like it's a situational depression. It's still something that needs to be said. Number 4 is really about being supported. Being safe, supported, and stable is really what the number 4 is. And I don't feel like you're supported. And you need to be supported, right? You do. It's super important for you to be supported. Because I don't feel like you have been supported in quite some time. If I'm being honest with you, my dear Pisces, that's what I'm seeing here. And then we have the number 7, which is about completion. And I feel like this is what needs to happen, completion. Something needs to end. And it's in your hands. It really is in your hands. Something has got to come to an end, and you're the one that can do it. Nobody else can do it. And it's so funny because we have 2 3 of Swords and 2 4 of Swords from 2 different decks. And I've shuffled. You can hear me shuffle as I'm doing it. Very interesting. Very interesting, my dear Pisces. Okay, I wanted to check to see if Spirit wanted me to get an oracle card, because normally they don't. An additional one at the end. Normally they don't, but they have asked me for some of the readings. So I go ahead and I wait to see if they are going to give me any downloads for you. And they're not giving me any downloads as far as getting another oracle card, but they are telling me Libra. Libra is the sign that was very similar to this. I don't know if you have Libra in your chart, my dear Pisces, but if you do, I would go ahead, or even if you don't know, I would go do a natal chart. But if you do, I would go check out that particular reading, because it's very, very similar to this, if I'm not mistaken. At least that's what Spirit is telling me. I knew there was one, I just can't remember which one it is, but Spirit is telling me Libra. So there you go. Focus on yourself. Get some routines in there. My dear Pisces, I would also consider listening to the chakra balancing video on my channel. Check that out. I would do that at least 2 to 3 times a week. If you can do it daily, I would do it daily until you feel balanced. If you're feeling a little dizzy after the meditation, then I would definitely suggest that you do it a little bit more frequently. And the reason why is because that means that you're a little bit more out of tune. And we want to make sure that we get you back aligned. All right, Pisces, I hope you have yourself a magnificent month. Work at it. You got this. Just surrender. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Okay, Spirit, hold on. This deck? Okay, this deck. So, no. Okay, one of you. Okay, so Spirit has asked me to get 2 oracle cards, one from 2 different oracle decks. Joy, are you kidding me? Joy. Literally just got this for another one, another sign. I don't remember which one. Cancer, maybe? Perhaps. But they asked me to do 1 oracle card from that one, and then 1 oracle card. Okay. And 2 oracle cards. Okay. Keep an open mind and finances and career. All right. Interesting. So what Spirit is pointing out here is that if you leave a situation, so for instance, if you are leaving a partner who doesn't help out, and your concern is about leaving and not having the financial means, what they're saying is keep an open mind, because the joy is going to outweigh the finances. And once you tap into your joy, the finance is going to fall into place. Heed my warning, my dear Pisces. Find your joy. Find your inner joy. Once you find your inner joy, everything is going to fall into place, but you have to keep an open mind. Okay? I understand that this is not going to be an easy route, and March might be a rocky month for you. I can understand that. Try to find the joy so that you're able to take control of your life. Surrender. Surrender. Spirit is telling me surrender. That was the card. Surrender. Let Spirit take care of you. I'm not saying that not do anything and Spirit's just going to do things for you. No one's going to come knocking at your door and save you, right? That's not how it works. You have to do the work, but you can't live in fear of not having the financial means, fear of not being able to do the things that you're currently able to do. But what is it that you're able to do? Because you're too busy doing everything else and you're always so exhausted. So try to keep an open mind. You have a grand opening here as I'm seeing the joy imagery. I didn't notice this with the other reading, and I really do think it was Cancer. I'm seeing that there's a vast open, and you just have to have fun. And the moment you have fun and play, things are just going to fall into place. But you have to surrender. And surrender isn't necessarily waving a white flag and say, okay, I give to someone else. This is surrendering to Spirit and saying, you know what, Spirit, God, universe, whomever you pray to, I've done everything that I can. Please remove the obstacles that are in front of me that no longer serve me. I need to get on with my life. I need to find joy. I need to find rest. I need to find peace. I don't know what I just said there because Spirit was flowing through me. So if you need to rewind that and listen to that, feel free to do so. I feel like that's going to be a very good mantra for you. And again, please listen to the chakra balancing video, that meditation. I feel like that's going to be very helpful to you, my Pisces. All right, please have yourself an amazing rest of your month. God bless. Stay strong. Get some rest. Until we meet again. Bye.